My name is Aghogho Akpome. I'm an associate professor in the Department of English at the University of Zululand, South Africa. My interest in migration focuses on narratives, narratives about migrants, narratives of migrants, narratives of migration. I particularly focus my work, my attention on African migrants, Black African migrants. And I'm interested in the ways in which the narratives that are told about these people and which they tell themselves to an extent show how they are received in their host societies and the extent to which they are able to seek and find in the ways that they know best their rights and what they seek as human beings, what made them move from their places of original abode. I think it's absolutely important for at least two reasons. As those who study literary texts, we interrogate the imagination. We interrogate social imagination. And social imagination is critical because it plays out in the way each society governs itself. So that's the politics of a society, for instance, and the way people relate with one another, because it's how people imagine others that conditions how they're going to relate with the others. So I think this research interest that this research group has chosen, I think it's a very important one, and I think it stands out in the great field of what is called migration studies. It's linked to my last comment. It should be the first for me, at least in a long time, where the migrant is not inspected as a curiosity, which can be very condescending, which can, remind us of, colonial anthropological experiments. Rather, the entire society is considered, and much of the spotlight has been on the host society, the juridical regimes, the political ideas, the systems in which these migrants are placed. I think that's really important because it doesn't ignore the migrants, but it also does not ignore the conditions in which the migrants operate, where the migrants hope to find what they're looking for. So I think it's quite holistic in that sense. It gives a more holistic rather than a particularistic way of research. So I think it's very, very important. That's my thought.